everybody out there in YouTube land. Here I go. Video number 3 for the day. And I'm going to leave this eye candy out, but I just went and got the mail and I had a package. So before I even get into this, let me tell you about the package that just came in. Real quickly, of course, I tried to get involved with Pete, Jersey Knife Guy. He is resurrecting Fatwood Friday for Fridays, which is something I guess the community used to do. You get some fatwood, which fatwood is starter firewood. You shave it. You basically manually start it. You got to use something, a ferro rod, to spark it and get it going. And while that fire is going, it's a tabletop fire. It's in any vessel you want to put it in. While that fire burns, you give a shout out to, of course, a channel out in the community that you're fond of or that you like or that you just want to shout out. So in other words, in layman's term, it's just another excuse to shout out another channel. And I think that's really, really cool. Excuse me. Long story short, I went and got my fatwood. I went and got my fatwood from Walmart. I did not go and trek 40 miles to, of course, tear it out of a dead pine tree like my buddy Matt over at Dirty Old Patch Exhibit over on that side of the bridge. You know, old dope. That's what him and his daughter did, and he found it. I guess it's in the trunk of rotted out pine trees. Anyways, so it's called fatwood. I got mine from Walmart, and I bought this little flint fire starter stick thingy. And, I mean, very tiny, right? Yeah, it threw sparks, but it did not start my fatwood. I will say this. Pete mentioned, along with Matt, they both mentioned the resins of the fatwood and or the sap in the fatwood. Well, again, I shaved me a nice pile of shavings from the fatwood, the first stick I pulled out of there. I didn't see any signs of sap and or resin. Now, again, did I not get deep enough into that wood? I don't know. I had a big enough pile that should have caught fire if I got a good enough spark. I did end up lighting it, but of course I lit it with lighter. So it would burn. But anyway, so I couldn't get my fatwood fire started. I could not do the video and join last week. So Brother Joe, JC, Mountain a Jar, he saw that, and here's his new stickers, by the way. He sent me these in the box. Silhouette of a knife in there, which is really neat. Anyways, go ahead, live well with the rising sun over the Mountain a Jar, right? Joe, JC, cool cat, became a really good friend of mine right from the beginning, which you guys know he gets around, and, you know, he's very welcoming and very inviting, and him and I are great friends now. Anyway, so he caught wind that I couldn't get the damn fire started. Next thing you know, he posts a video. And you guys, he made me this, which I saw he made one for a couple other people out there. But seeing him shave the wood, cut the wood, split the wood, should I say, split the wood that this handle came out of. So he splits the wood. He sanded it, put a little oil on it, I believe. It's real smooth, it's nice. And then drills it and puts in this rod, which is, of course, to start fires. Let me tell you what, it's like a baton. This thing is heavy. And watching Joe build this for me, the video he put out, you know, you guys, I'm a big softie, and a lot of you comment on how nice I am and all that. Remember, don't take my kindness for a weakness, you guys. I'm just all about positivity. But of course, if someone wrongs me, wrongs anybody in my family, anybody in my circle, or if you're just a knucklehead and you cross me, well, then the softy, kind Thomas turns off. you know, and hey, you get what you got coming to you. I'll just say that. But anyways, Brother Joe, wow, man, this thing is so cool. I'll bet you I could throw sparks for a mile with this thing. Oh, one last thing about this. Again, very personable. And on a couple videos you guys I've mentioned, you know, we go digging for minerals, crystals, and whatnot. I noticed these wood little beads, which are kind of cool, right? But then this one in the middle, and correct me if I'm wrong, Joe, I think that's hematite. Hematite actually is a mineral that is known to use to ward off negativity, also bring in positivity. So I don't know if, Joe, you knew that was hematite. You can let me know. I'm pretty sure it's hematite. If it's not, it sure in the heck looks like hematite. You know, and I've wore hematite rings a lot of years. Eventually they break, and they shatter pretty easily, but the old wives' tale is if it shatters, that means you're too negative. Anyways, thank you, Joe. This means a lot, my friend. It really does. So there you go. Thank you so much. All right. And again, I'm going to be fast now because, again, there goes 6.5 minutes right there, you guys. So, speaking of Joe, you know, I jumped on Red Eye Patriot's open tag about show 5 of your favorite case knives. And Joe had made a comment, and I don't remember what I commented or whatever, or maybe he did his second. I just can't remember. I can't keep up. But I had made the comment of, oh, I should probably do a second 5, or I could do a second 5, which, again, you've been collecting knives for over 30 years. You got a lot of knives, right? So it's hard to narrow down one brand to only 5. So I think I made the comment, oh, I could do a second installment. And Joe, of course, responded on that video and comment, yeah, do, which, you know, he eggs it on and he wants to see more knives and keep things going. That's just Joe, positivity. Again, positivity. That's what it's all about. So here you go. All right, Michael, Red Eye Patriot. Here is my part 2 to your open tag. What's your favorite 5 case knives? And I'm going to be fast because, again, I'm already at 7 minutes. You guys saw this for 30 days. It's all cleaned back up. 1974 Case XX Barlow. Yep. Used it for 30 days. Carried it for 30 days. Had it all patinaed up. But cleaned her back up at the majority of the requests to make her pretty again. Listen to that snap. There you go. So that's one. That's definitely one of my favorites. This one here. Look at the milk on this red bone, you guys. This is a limited edition large gun stock. I believe it's a Centennial knife, which I'll see here on the bolster. See that 244. Long pull. Yeah, Case XX tested Centennial 1889 to 1989, which is on the blade. Excuse me, etched on the blade. And the tang right here. Same thing, Case XX 1889 to 1989. This knife, wow, watch out. This knife is from 1989. I'm not going to pull out the second little pen blade. You guys know what a pen blade is. And again, I'm trying to be fast. But again, this is back when Case's quality control was definitely on point. A little proud on that one. But still, very nice compared to a lot that you get nowadays. It's a roll of the dice with them, that's for sure. All right, and then this one. This is a large Stockman, obviously, as we can tell. Number 75. Case XX 9 dot. 9 dots. She's old. All that's on there is CV. And of course, this blade. Sheep's foot, look at that. Wow. USA 6375 CV. Like I said, number 75. Look at that. So that makes that what? 79, right? Wow. Cool beans. And then this one here, gotta have a cheetah in your collection. And again, I did not have a case cheetah when this came up in auction. Brother Dwayne on one of his auctions for Brother Cornbread's wife's, helping with their medical expenses. You know, God bless them and their family too. Again, I believe this came from Jim. Hunting, Fishing, Praying donated this. I got into a little bidding war, you know, but again, it was for a good cause. It was worth it. And I needed a cheetah in my collection. I've got cheetahs, but not a case cheetah. So there you go. Cheetah, of course, etched on the blade. I don't think you can see what's on that tang. Hard to tell, case XX. But anyways, it's from 2000, showing the dots. It's from 2002, as you says right there, Celebration 2002. It is numbered 463. Can't remember how many 611 and a half. Okay, 6111 and a half. I can't remember how many they made, but anyways, this is number 463. That's a great addition. And then this one. This is one of my pride and joys. Large Coke bottle. Saturn shield. 3 dots. Oh gosh. 77, right? Is that right? I have to double check that. 1 of 2,500. Case XX on top. USA in the middle. 3 dots on the bottom. And this is number C61050 SS. Super Sport. Watch it. So anyways, you guys, there you go. There is my second, or part 2, of Red Eye Patriots open tag. What's your top 5 case knives? There you go. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Thank you for those that stuck it out. Remember, good vibes only. Positivity is everything, you guys. Be positive. And again, you know what I like to say over here at That Pocket Knife Guys channel. What's in your pocket? Cheers from Florida. There's your daps.